Well, Prime Minister Modi is embarking on a very significant visit. His visit begins today and he is now taking off from the country. He is starting with a visit to Ghana. Now, this is the longest diplomatic outreach of the Prime Minister, and this comes at a very, very significant time as well. Remember, because India is making a diplomatic outreach amid Operation Sindoor. A lot of deals to be signed, the bilaterals as well expected. So this is going to be a very significant meeting of the Prime Minister as he heads to a 5-nation tour. It's an 8-day visit and the Prime Minister is going to be visiting 5 nations. So the Prime Minister is now embarking on the journey. 5 countries in 8 days, that's going to be key in focus. My colleague Rishabh is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Rishabh, this is the Prime Minister's longest foreign trip in 10 years. Take us through what's expected in these meetings, what's going to be key in the agenda. Of course, BRICS Summit is going to be high up there.
Well, definitely, one of the longest diplomatic tours for Prime Minister Narendra Modi in last 10 years. For that matter, there hasn't been, 8-9 days of Prime Minister traveling back to back without returning to India in last 10 years that we have seen. It will start from Ghana, will go on to Argentina to Trinidad and Tobago, and then from there to Brazil for BRICS, and then on way back Namibia, Africa, and then back home. And it will begin shortly now is what we are given to understand. Prime Minister is about to leave India, and he'll be returning on wee hours of 10th of July. So this is something that is a long visit, and intercontinental visit, from Africa to Latin America to Africa to India back. And that apart from that, what's on agenda? BRICS is definitely on agenda. BRICS, India will be taking over the presidency of BRICS from Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro. But before that, he'll be in Ghana. India and Ghana have had a long-lasting relationship, a historical relationship between the two countries. Both are the developing partners in Global South, as well as the way historically India and Ghana has been, united, or for that matter, mutually benefiting from each other for years. That is something that will be on display. You'll see Prime Minister Narendra Modi also holding up a diaspora meeting in Ghana, in Accra, where he'll be addressing a diaspora. Indian diaspora in Ghana is quite strong. They have been there since the plantation days. Apart from that, when he goes to Argentina, remember, Argentina again is very important partner for India. They are the G20 members. They are all also in Latin America, an important partner for us. Since the change of government, this will be the first visit for Prime Minister to Argentina. The last he visited Argentina was 2018 for the G20 summit. Trinidad and Tobago again is very important. The whole Caribbean area, India's focus in Caribbean area is something that is very important. India's investments in Caribbean islands are very important. Brazil again for BRICS. Namibia, very interesting choice when he returns back from this whole trip via Namibia. Namibia was one of the first signatories to the Big Cat Alliance with India. They have given us the cheetahs, and the 4 cheetahs came in from Namibia to India, and there's furthermore continuation of that project is also important. Apart from that, Namibia also happens to be a place where India is investing a lot in educational institutions, in infrastructure project, and also that is something that will be very important. So definitely a 5-country stretch visit, but a very hectic visit. No place, apart from Brazil, we don't have any country where Prime Minister is staying more than 20-25 hours, 20-24 hours actually, and he'll be majorly traveling overnight to ensure that the time is not wasted in hotels, and most of the time where the odd hours are
as has been the case always, isn't it, Rishabh? Quite a packed schedule, as much as possible to be covered in these days, and that's what the Prime Minister is aiming at here as well. It's a 5-nation tour, and he is going to be visiting these very important countries. Let's talk about them now. He is going to visit Ghana, which begins on now. As he leaves from India, he goes towards Ghana, and it's a very significant visit because it is one of the fastest growing economies in West Africa. So he begins his visit in Ghana, and this is going to be the first bilateral that the Prime Minister is going to be holding. So on the 2nd of July and 3rd, he is going to be there. Like we mentioned, it's a very packed schedule. Immediately after that, he goes to Trinidad and Tobago. So for 2 days, he is going to be there. This is one place where there is a huge Indian diaspora. So he is expected to meet them as well. At about 40% of the entire Caribbean Indian population is in Trinidad and Tobago. So he's expected to be there for 2 days as well. Apart from that, he will then be visiting Argentina, where he will be meeting President Milei as well, and this will be their first interaction in Argentina. And this is also going to be significant. Several deals on defense as well as agriculture and oil expected in these meetings. Apart from that, he will be going for, of course, the BRICS summit, and this is going to be extremely significant in Brazil. That meeting is going to take place from the 5th to the 8th, after which his last stop will be Namibia on the 9th of July before he returns to the country. Namibia, of course, will also be very special to the Prime Minister because of the cheetahs that we brought from the country to India. Well, with that, it's time for us to slip into a very quick break here. But before that,